And welcome back to part 2. As you make your way down to the garage with the cars and out the back door to where Angel has now driven round for you guys. Are you all getting in the car? Van.
Yeah, Kyle tossed his stuff in the back and clamber in, pulling his hoodie up.
God damn it, I was giving you a chance to leave, Abe. But we will begin. As you drive through the city, across the town, find your way once again at the last dance. Oh, the bot is currently paused. As you arrive, the same sight hits you, the last dance. The bar, relatively busy. As you enter, Bill, the bar woman flashes you a smile, places a drink down on the bar.
I'll return the smile and a wink and take the drink and leave her some money.
She nods and takes your money. Are you leaving exact change?
Oh no, she'll get a healthy tip.
It's fine, you aren't getting any change anyway. And
I'm going to say to her on the way by, is he in?
up the back. He's got a couple of visitors tonight.
Yeah, his day's about to get worse.
She laughs and looks around, seeing the rest of you. I bet. Enjoy.
Still, brought my present.
Drinks
I'm not
for
gonna
any
be-
of the rest of you?
I'm not going to be allowed in here, am I? I'm under 21.
They know your
He's having a
face.
beer.
She looks at you and looks at Abe. Shrugs. Not like the cops come this way anyway. Enjoy, sugar.
Superb.
Inside and all
close
around.
to Abe.
Yep.
I will lean in close to Abe and go, the next time a lady asks you what you're having to drink, you say, a beer.
Hey, don't bully him. He doesn't want to drink, he doesn't want to drink.
Looks around the pub.
We can see an assortment of people in. Bikers wearing leather. Men dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. A couple of hipsters over in one of the side booths comparing the local sourced beers that this place carries. And up at the back, you see the table. Martinez sitting there, head rested in his palms. Two men in suits sat there. Now, as he looks up and sees you, you see him turn and wave them off as they make their way over to the bar and past you, eyeing you both over. All of you over.
It's okay, Kyle will be eyeing them over as well.
Sorry, guys, that's me going to have to head now.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget to feed Petunia again.
Oh, yeah. 2 secs. I need to just jump out, sort that. Give Petunia a little feeding.
No worries.
I'm back soon.
See you in a bit. Eh?
At the same time, I wish I had a cat. Okay, so Bill, you are more used to this kind of thing. There's too many people in this building. How do we get Mr. G to the Baron without all these people noticing?
Storytelling.
Yes.
The guys in the suits, how closely resembling the style and cut are their suits to our current visitor, Mr. G, as well as this Dave guy that we ran into?
Roll me a wit plus awareness test.
I am happy to use craft since I have.
That
craft
will work.
too.
Wits plus craft. Also, Bill,
Hmm?
roll me a wits plus awareness check.
I'm going to spend a willpower. Better. A 10, 2 8s, and a 6.
A 9 and an 8 are my best.
Okay. So for you, Bill, we'll start with. Something's off about them. Suit looks very similar. Not quite as rough now. I mean, it was quite dark in the back of that van. Something about the way their eyes, maybe their ears, even the way they cut their hair. Don't know, it just looks like you've seen that before. Kyle. They're very finely made. You can certainly see similarities between the two. You're not sure if it's the same one or not. Both are very nondescript. Just feels like they are very similar, but they're also very plain.
You know what, guys? You go speak to the Baron. I'm gonna have a drink.
Yeah.
Kyle's gonna go grab a drink at the bar and be near enough to the guys in the suits to keep a very close eye on them.
Martinez.
Order drinks and sit at the bar. You manage to position yourself not far from them. Can you roll me a dexterity plus stealth check?
Oh, he's not being stealthy about this.
Oh, okay.
It's literally one of these things of they're watching him, so he's watching them and making it pretty obvious that, you know, he's got eyes on them as well as them having eyes on him.
They sit there, occasionally look over at you. They don't appear to be talking much right now.
He'll just continue to drink, occasionally swirl his bourbon. But generally keeping an eye on those two while Angel and Bill get down to business with the bag.
Okay. Martinez stands as you approach the table. Well,
Hey.
looks like you
It's
found
a
your
blue-
friends.
Yeah. This is Angel. Angel, I believe you've met at the barn.
I certainly have. How are you doing, Martinez?
Good, glad you're awake.
Yes, me too. I hear that you were a rescuer.
Huh?
I hear you may be a rescuer.
Well, certainly tried, but
Next time.
Sire got called in. Randleman. Said we would see you for a while, but I'm glad we have.
Yeah, it took some convincing, but you let me out.
Yeah, he seems that kind of way in their thoughts.
So,
We've been mentioning you for a few days.
Be safer that way. So, are you going to offer a lady a seat, or am I just going to be standing here gawking at you all day?
Have a seat.
That will raise us much better.
He shakes his head and gestures to the seats in front of him.
Excellent.
And sits down.
Angel will sit down and then probably regret it when she feels the seat, but she'll sit down anyway.
It's fake leather with a few burns in it. Maybe a little bit moist. You're not sure if that's the leather or not.
Not sure, but I'm going to stomach it because that's what she does.
And what about me, your baroness? Can I have a seat?
He just flicks his hand out and gestures towards the chair. Pulls out the bottle of whiskey he has and puts 3 glasses in front of him. Tell me you've got some good news.
We've got news.
This is one of those questions when we get you to define what you see as good news.
Well, the last time you came here to me, Miss Fox, you're telling me about monsters that were roaming the city and something trying to raise up around.
Oh, this is better news then.
Oh, well, that's good at least. The bar's set very high. Any news on Reggie?
No news on Reggie, but apparently we've got a Mr. G. Isn't that correct, Bill? And
Yeah.
Fuck.
I take it they're interested parties in the Mr. G stance. I'll nod over my head to the 2 suits.
You could say that.
Clan or Cammy? They're dressed too good for your dad, Martinez.
Cammies. Through and through. What's
Want me to throw them out?
the news? No. We need to maintain good relations. The Giles are at least someone we can deal with. Unlike Angelique and her lot.
Yeah, this is why I got out of the anarch business. This is why I got out of the Cammy business.
What did you do?
You see, he was pimping blood.
Yeah? I mean,
Apparently he's hunting Reggie.
makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't take to him pimping blood too well. So me and him had a discussion.
with fists. Discussion with fists. Don't forget to fool you. With fists it was.
He decided the best way to end that discussion was to get his guys to turn guns on the local skater park crowd.
Fuckers.
So bottom line, I torqued him, he's in the car.
You talked. Which one?
This Mr. G.
They're all Mr. G. Which one?
The ugly one?
He looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Well, he wasn't particularly attractive, so I would say he was the ugly one.
Those 2 guys in suits, are they not so active?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry Angel, Mr. G pulled that trick on me as well. It was all plain and boring, and then he dropped the mask. I don't know how they do it.
Something in their blood, I guess.
Someone could take a hit.
They're tough bastards, I'll say that.
Yeah, but he's sleeping it off right now. And you
Well,
should think yourself very lucky I'm not passing him to you in an ashtray.
Kyle. One of them looks
Yes.
at the other, taps him on the shoulder, and goes through to the bathroom. Leaving one at the bar.
Kyle's gonna
So-
head back up to the van.
Tell me. Why the well, I can't say I appreciate your enthusiasm, Bill. It's made a whole heck of a lot of problems for us in this city.
Hey, something masquerade and all that. He was pimping blood to ordinary people, telling them it was drugs.
Look, do you know which one it was?
Ask him. Apart from having a bit of a lisp now. If he wakes up, he'll tell you.
Right.
But you may want to clear the bar. He can't do his thing.
Bring him
Well,
round
he's
back.
sleeping.
There's a storeroom downstairs.
Got it.
I'll
Angel,
have-
do you want to come out with me?
Yes, sure.
I'll have Carly open up.
Oh, and Martinez,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
When you say this guy was pimping blood, what do you mean?
Selling it like a drug. Like
Money?
a little party in a bottle.
For money? Seems a bit
Don't
hard
know.
to believe.
Abe was talking with the person that he pimped it to.
And he sold it.
Gentlemen, the more we talk, the more likely he'll wake up. How about we get him first? Then we can have this little chat.
He looks at you.
Sorry, she does this a lot. It's easier for me just go. I'll be back in a minute.
When did you put him down?
Last night?
He ain't waking up.
Yes, but we don't want to leave someone in vehicle. Shall we go and get him now?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, I'll use downstairs in 5.
Got it. I'll go out with Angel and get back in the car.
You found Kyle already there, both of you being watched as you move to leave.
You see, this is why I don't do politics. Because I beat the piss out of a drug dealer, and I'm the bad guy.
More importantly, you knocked the piss out of a drug dealer that's apparently somehow connected to Reggie's disappearance.
Fuck.
One of them decided to take a trip to the bathroom. Thought I'd stand out here just in case they tried to, I don't know, disappear with our friend.
Sharp eyes. Good plan. Right, before we get Miss Angel's gander up, I'll rev the car and take her into the back.
Kyle's,
About that comment, but ignores it.
Kyle's not going to drive around with them, but he'll literally walk through the bar via the bathroom,
You make
wash
your,
his hands in the bathroom, then head round the back.
I'll get out of the
me,
car once.
just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so are you just walking into the bathroom?
Oh yeah, he's cautious, of course. He only did see, what, one suit still at the bar? Other guy still missing?
Fine. There is no one in the bathroom.
He's just gonna wash his hands. And then head back out, check to make sure there's still one at the bar. And then head
Yep.
around the back to meet up with the other two.
You head around the back and find the opening down to the cellar. Reddy and Carly waiting there for you.
Okay. Sense unseen.
Okay.
Since
Please.
one of these guys has just vanished.
Can you roll me a wits or resolve plus auspex?
Three, unfortunately.
Doesn't seem to be anything around.
Has the van made its way around here yet?
Yep.
I'm just gonna wait next to Carly and whoever else is there for
Just you and
Angel and Bill to do whatever they're doing.
just you and Carly. Now as the car draws around to the back entrance of the quiet street. By quiet I mean empty.
Kaio's gonna be kinda on guard because suits don't just vanish into thin air. So he's gonna kinda take him sort of close, kind of defensive stand next to Carly, but in a kind of I'm relaxed and just having a cigarette. Don't mind me.
Carly looks around at you as you do and get closer. Something's got you buzzed, didn't it, sugar?
Just a little.
Seems everything's a go tonight again. Why is it always when you guys come around? Though last time you were asleep.
What can I say? Since I met my new friends, my night has gotten much more interesting. Sweetie, you wouldn't mind standing with your back to the wall, would you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine either way.
Good, good.
Alright. As you guys pull around. This the package?
Yep. I'll go and
Points at
pick up the
bundle.
package.
Take it
There
down.
will be a statement of if any ninja bullshit goes on, I am really not in the mood.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll take it to the stock room.
As you walk down into the stock room, the music begins to thump lower up the stairs. I'm going to change that and just put it down a little bit. You can hear it through the walls and the footsteps above in the bar. Carly pulls close the hatch behind you all, nods and says, "Well, I'll be upstairs. Leave you all to it." As she moves out and Martinez comes down. Right. So I'm gonna need a bit more here to work with.
Whoever he is, he's not only puddling blood, but seems to be somehow connected to Reggie's disappearance.
He leans in close, looks him over, opens his mouth. Not that he needs to with the way the skin pulls. He looks at you, Bill. Disappointment in a way.
Bill looks away and mutters, "Fucker, need your lesson."
Right. So what was going on?
He pimped blood to a friend of Abe's. We went to check it out. We had a chat. He openly admitted he was pimping everything from blood to crystal meth. And I punched him in the face. We tussled back and forward. His goobers then decided to open up the back of the van. Figured out small space, two people fighting, not exactly smart to use guns. And he ordered them to shoot the kids nearby. I was smart enough to keep it in the van.
Doesn't surprise me with these fuckers, but... Ah, fuck. Reggie. Why do you have to go and fucking disappear and leave me with this? He looks at you squarely, Bill.
Hey! In fairness to Reggie, it's not like he upped and left.
Yeah. Bill.
Hmm?
I called you in for a favour, not to start a war.
Didn't start a war. Knocked an asshole out.
These assholes are the sheriff's right-hand men.
Yeah, he's better, man. Especially one that ain't pimping blood to ordinary defenseless people.
How else do you think they get info? Isn't it the same as he points at Angel and points at Kyle?
You
These
better
two?
take that finger back, boy. I do not have goals for information.
Doesn't matter the choice.
My blood is sacred. Why would I waste it?
Agreed.
Sounds
That's
like
not how these
you
county
picked him.
assholes work.
Yeah, that's why we're better than them.
Yeah.
It's not just that these Camarilla folk are not being careful enough. You've got a worse problem happening, Baron, than you think, and it's going to steadily get worse unless you, the Annex, and the Camarilla start getting cleaner.
Wait, these guys are Camarilla.
How? How have they slipped up? If you got that, I know where to go to.
There's a company subsidiary, and they're been recording the scenes. They had a video camera of the actual night. The only one really caught on it would be me. Everyone else is blurry. Well, my voice anyway.
He looks at you incredulously.
Yeah. And so at this particular moment, I've traced them to a company, and I will start messing with their webpage, but someone out there knows that something's not normal among the people. So at this particular moment, Bill did the right thing, because we need to stop them pimping out this blood. Because if we don't, it'll be worse for all of us. Whether you're Camarilla, whether
right.
you're Annex, whether you're anything else.
Yeah, this is... You bring me the sheriff's... One of the sheriff's dogs tied up, and then you tell me you got caught on camera?
The Camarilla's playing with Druga.
Those monster things?
And another
Mind if
knife.
I test a theory?
Yeah.
Okay. Chill. You're twitchy for a reason. Is the reason I think it is.
But minus a suit.
Got it. Okay, boys, if you're around here, you got about 5 seconds to show yourself before I start taking things off your brand. And it looks like you can't take another hit. To show you I'm serious. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I try an intimidate roll to get anybody nearby to actually show themselves?
You can.
That is 4 successes.
You finish your countdown. Nothing.
So you don't get as much as I thought. Draw back my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, hold up.
Whoa. Bell. We're not
Come on,
doing
be
things
honest.
that way here.
You honestly think those fuckers let us walk down here?
I honestly think I don't want another LA here again. I saw how many we lost there.
A minute.
Fraser, please gain 1 humanity state.
Okay. I got me a fun idea. I'm going to go into the evidence bag.
Mm-hmm.
And the phone number on the card, if they're all G's, I'm going to test something. Maybe they all have the same number.
Of course. You dial the number. It rings. And it rings. Fuck, what's the name of that kind of place? Hang on, give me a second. Oh, that's it, sorry.
If when the first beep it doesn't, if I didn't hear a ring in the room, I'll switch it off.
As you go to cut up, you hear get, and you cut off the phone.
Interesting. Also, Baron, if I was gonna kill him, do you really think I'd have brought him to you? I've had ample opportunity to do the job.
Oh, I'm glad. Things got pretty wild in LA before I left.
Yeah, that's why I got gone.
I'm glad of that.
But you're the Baron now here. You need to set an example. You let them flaunt your territory. They'll push you back.
Where were they?
Skate park.
Which one?
No more than 20 minutes with the pit.
What area?
Give them the description.
Melbourne.
Yeah, that one's a bit of a hot topic right now.
Oh, ain't it fucking...
You got...
Angel. My blood's getting up at it. Not at you, Martinez, at this scumbag here, so Angel, I'm gonna let you take over for me for a minute.
Alright then.
Bill, give me that card on the phone.
Somebody answered and I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, get it to me.
I'll slide the phone. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Melbourne's being cut up.
Cut up by
By
who?
them.
Looks like there's 3 different people looking at it. Looks like you've got Tyler. He's one of ours. He's trying to put claims on some of the areas just to make sure that the Kami don't get there, but so far he's being pushed back. Looks like the others, the Venture and the Nos of the Kamis, they've been making ways in there. That explains why this one was there. Been trying to push back, but these Gales aren't nice guys. Well, in the scheme of things, they're more reasonable than Patrice, but they're... Look, the reason they began pimping out, who was this person? One of Abe's friends, he said.
Yep.
One of the homeless children.
Been around Reggie much? Talk to him quite often?
Pretty much.
They're filling in the gap. Looking after Reggie's retainers. Suppose that means they found out from Reggie. Huh.
You saying Reggie turned?
Maybe not, but... Well, Gales have... A lot of rumours been going around about them. Just don't know anything that'll stick. Whether it's...
What kind of rumors?
They run a fucking morgue.
Really?
From what we've heard, they're saying they can even make the dead talk.
Yes, yes they can. Kyle's gonna flip the phone open and redial the number that Bill dialed.
It rings. Gales Funeral Home, how can I help?
Hi, I've recently lost my dearly beloved grandmother and I was wondering if I could... It's just so traumatic. Could we inquire about how you would take care of my beloved grandmother?
Of course, we have a number of deals available online, and also we have our showroom that's open from 9 till 5. It's open over in Melbourne area. She gives you an address.
Sadly, I work during the day, so I'd have to have an evening appointment, and I'm the only left. unfortunately. My schedule's very, very heavy.
In that case, I think the best bet would be to look at our online services. Or, given the circumstances, we don't want to rush the dead. We would like, perhaps you could take a day off and we can make sure that you and your beloved one get the best quality of service.
Definitely, definitely. How soon can I get an appointment?
Well, we've had, business has been busy of late with the animal attacks. We can have one in 2 days.
That sounds perfect. How does your preparations go to putting antiques in with our balloons?
We're willing to accommodate all trinkets and other things to be passed on to those in the unlife. You know,
That is perfect. My grandmother has this wonderful antique golden blade. It just happens to look. He is going to describe exactly the blade that Abe had. All the while keeping an ear on the sort of tone and stuff that comes over the phone.
unusual artifact.
Oh yes, but it's been in my family for generations, and I'm not much of a knife collector, and Gram was so attached to it.
We'll have to make sure, of course, that the open carry laws are abided by in the state, so I'm sure we can arrange for that. Now, if you wish to make a booking, what name shall I put it under? Do you have a contact?
Put it under Michael's, please.
Michael's, yes, of course. And do you have an
Gregory
email
Michaels.
address I can use? Sorry?
Gregory Michaels.
Gregory Michaels. And an email address that I can contact you at?
Yes, of course. He's going to rattle off one of his many emails that he just has lying around, i.e. gregorymichaels@gmail.com.
Okay. Okay. And what time would you like the appointment for in 2 days' time?
Let me check my schedule. He's going to make some rustling noises. Well, I would like to take plenty of time to properly discuss plans, especially since one of my Gram's well-beloved things is going to go with her. So I would probably say maybe 2, if that is possible.
Of course, we'll put you in for that time. And one of our morticians can assist you. Can I ask the nature of the death as well?
Animal attack, sadly.
A lot of those coming up.
Yes, it is somewhat heartbreaking. Surviving cancer and a stroke just to be mowed down when she went to the shop for her beloved bourbon.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I'll make sure that the managers have those details and are ready for you.
Good. If your manager should have any problems with the blade, feel free to contact me on this number. I mean, I'm happy to talk to your managers or anyone about this knife. It was very important to my Gram, and it's very important for me to see that it gets its proper resting place alongside her.
Of course.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mrs.
Miss Carmichael.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Miss Carmichael. You have been a great help, and I will be with you in 2 days at 2 o'clock.
Looking forward to it. Well, sorry, that's in bad taste. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And the phone hangs up.
Keep your eye on the phone, Bill. You might get some phone calls about some very interesting people on that knife.
Got it.
So, what now? You want to go to war with these guys? I can't pull my guys into that.
not war.
How do you know they've got Reggie?
Word on the street has it that their vans have been picking people up and they've not been seen again. The Druga we encountered weren't all old. Some were new. Fresh. They run a funeral home and can apparently make the dead talk.
Angel, what was this website you were looking at?
Plus, I have the matching one of these. He's gonna... Kyle, go over to the...
I will
Would
take
that-
out my phone, pick up the website, and pass you my phone to let you have a look.
Kyle's literally gonna go over to the loot bag, pull out the weird knife that was in there, and just...
And showed you the specific blurry video as well. Did you hear the description of it before, Fraser?
Yeah, I heard it earlier.
Yeah, cool. There you go.
He pulls it out. Yeah, Abe showed me this before. You saying they had one just like this?
No, this is the one he had. We have one in gold.
I mean, symbols look different. Even the cut's different.
But I bet
There's a
I
lot
can
of things
find
like
a
this cutting
matching ball
around.
for that.
Huh?
Yeah, but I can find a matching ball for that.
He looks at you.
He's gonna pull out the ball of the same material.
He holds the knife against which cup?
Don't put it near the ball.
Right. Here's the thing. How potent are all you guys?
Well, darling, since you raised me the last time, I think you can have a guess.
He gestures with the knife towards his hand for a second.
No.
And then looks at you and goes, right, and hands you back the knife.
Kaya was going to take both the ball and knife and put both in his rucksack.
And
Or
slices down his hand. And puts it over towards Mr. G's mouth. You can see the blood trickle down.
Slightly not pinch my nose, but have a look of... look away. That's what I'll do. Look away.
And as the blood stops flowing, he squeezes his hand, licks away the remains, looks at the top of her body. Well, fuck.
Hmm?
Did you get a bit more than Mr. G by any chance?
Fraser can't remember if he did or not.
You got the ID card.
Oh, yeah. An Ignacio... something? Ignacio Guile?
Fuck. Yeah. You didn't just take one of the Gales. You took the Primogen.
Come again?
I whipped the boss man of the Nosferatu for the camis.
Oh, goody.
this works. They have one of ours, we have one of theirs.
Well, I'd like to think your math was good there, but they've got two of ours.
Technically, his lot have Reggie. But the Camarilla has one of ours. Now, if we can get Reggie back from him, we can use him to get Derek back from them.
Look, I didn't want to do this and bring him in, but someone who we can get will be able to help on both fronts.
If they happen to be a Tremere, that would be ecstatic.
Yeah, that's the problem. Not a Kami though.
Hey, if they can piece together more of he's gonna bounce the duffel bag, this shit, then what we do, we kinda chasing the Kami down to they're playing with something they really shouldn't be.
All I know is this Vanya. She operates out of a club, the Magnum Opus. A lot of weird types go there. Tried talking with her, she doesn't want to speak. All I know is her and the Gales got beef. Probably powerful enough to get this one up. But there will be a cost. Gives me the willies, that one. Old Haitian voodoo.
So, let me get this straight. Just, Bill is going to start rubbing his head as if he's having a sudden onset of a headache. The primogen of Clan Nosferatu has been putting blood about, maybe to keep Reggie's retainers going, maybe not. In a disputed zone, and we're now going to go to a Tremere to try and wake him up. Assuming that his two ninja cronies aren't waiting outside to put stakes in us. / in here in the very room we're talking.
He looks around. Seems that way. The only other choice... Look, the only one I know... There's only 3 other people I know in this city that could wake this guy. Kaz. 4, sorry. Reggie. Who, as we know... We don't know where he is. Kaz, the new prince. And he's got a mighty temper, so I don't think he'd be much for talking.
I upset his herald, so probably not.
Brings us to the next one. Angelique.
Nope. Next.
Patrice.
There is another option.
The sheriff.
No, I was going to go with stick him in a cider barrel and sell him at $5 a bottle.
Who's Patrice?
Sheriff.
What clan is she?
Ventry. Why do you think he's got them working for him?
Kai was going to raise an eyebrow at Angel with a "You're a Ventry."
Do you really think going to speak to a Venture of Camarilla when you've insulted the Herald of Camarilla?
Hey, I didn't say I was.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Camarilla might not be an option. You know, their herald got insulted, their primogen got punched out.
You know,
Depends how dangerous you want to get with your solutions.
there is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you've got the choice here. Cammy, creepier. Vanya's into all that Haitian bull. At least she'll straight talk you most of the time. Other one, Smiling Jack.
Kyle is going to take a few moments looking at the knife, looking at the ball, looking at Martinez, looking at the knife, looking at the ball, looking at Martinez.
He runs a freak show outside of town.
Who?
Cammy? Or one of us?
Neither.
Man's got teeth then.
He scares the gals. He manages to run his show. Probably heard of it. The Sunset Carnival.
Who's this guy again?
Smiling Jack. Look,
By any chance?
even the cameos
No,
are free to go into his territory.
By any chance, Malkavian?
Not sure.
Sounds
No,
like the
I've
type
heard
of nut bullshit that we up to.
I've heard a few different things. Some say he's one of the gals that went mad and left. Others say he's the ministry. Others say Malkavian.
Ministry. You guys have ministry here?
Well, we have something. Smiling Jack's rumours are to be believed.
There's going to be a visible shudder from Kyle.
Just wanted to stay on the farm and train my butt.
Look. This guy who's moving in. I get your feelings and why the fuck you did this to him. But this is gonna cause problems for me and mine. They're gonna come after us as well.
Not if they don't know you're connected.
What's the bet those suits have already told them about you being here?
Oh,
Every
good.
chance.
Very good.
Right. Miss Angel, you seem to be in charge here. And it looks like I'm along for the ride now. Thank you, Martinez. How do you want to do this?
We need Mr. G up for what? To find Reggie, which is Abe's sire. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Our options are Several Camarilla, Toreador, Ventru, Prince, which I'm not entirely sure but has anger issues, so might be a Bruja, or Smiling Jack, who is an independent,
Or
and
Vanya the Creepy.
Vanya is another Tremere. I've had enough of Tremere.
Yeah.
Thing
Till you
being,
get your own one back.
we might get more about the connection between Sunstar, Earthstar, whatever.
Yes, but I know nothing about a cult. Do you know anything about the magics, mystics, Zap,
No.
Abracadabra?
I need to see what happens if I stab this knife into someone, put some of their blood into a bowl, and read from that book. Because that was roughly what Sunstar was doing, yeah?
And to answer your next question, Angel, I'll point towards Mr. G and go, I didn't do that with a card trick.
And I'm kind of guessing if I've got a rough idea, a Tremere might know a bit more.
I think you're actually onto something, Mr. Cho. If we wake this guy up, find out where Reggie is, then trade him back to the Cammies for your other friend. But Miss Angel has a point. We've got to wake him up first.
It's who do you want to owe a favour more to? A Tremere? A Cammy? Or an unknown?
My money and vote, if there is one, is currently swaying towards first pick the Tremere, second pick Smiling Creepy Hood.
I actually vote that we go and investigate them a little bit more. It's good
Yeah.
to see the point of views, but I don't want to be locked up forever and ever and ever, so I recommend we investigate first, find out if we can get maybe some sway on any of them. And as Martinez has already said, this guy's not going anywhere. Taps him gently with her foot.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
going to ministry.
I'm fucking keeping him here.
we'll put him somewhere.
Yeah, here there's a dumpster fire nearby.
Not a dumpster van.
Look,
Yeah, you may be right, Martinez, but dude's still an asshole. I'm not going to cheer up on it.
if you guys are gonna go down this route, I can't support you more. If you're gonna start bringing in cammies in here,
No, we're not bringing anyone in here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting out of your hair, because I'd rather not burn another bridge between an ally that we're hoping to have. So, if you wouldn't mind, Bill, he's too heavy for me to pick up. We'll be taking him and leaving.
Sure. I'll join you for a whiskey sometime, Baron.
hopefully with better news than Reggie next time.
With any kind of luck.
Don't mind if I take this knife with me, do you? Evidence on something larger and all.
Your knife.
Oh, and Baron,
Yeah.
if this was a trick to get me back into the Anarch game, I will kick your ass.
Well, judging by how it's played out so far, I think you and yours, Felix around, are on a path of your own.
Yeah, ain't the first time I've heard that. Take it easy, Martinez.
I'll fucking try. He turns and begins to walk towards the exit. Back up to the bar. I'll send Carly down to open the doors. As he leaves. A couple minutes later. You guys have a couple of minutes on your own.
Bill will be marching about going, if one of y'all creepy bastards jump out here, I am going to lose my shit.
Give me just one quick minute to go to the bathroom. The recording is still going.
Guy? I have no... You know how I don't have the camera on? I have even more problems with the ministry.
Ah, that's just groovy. Personally, I'm thinking this Jack guy might be the best bet. Because I got to agree with Miss Angel here. I don't know nothing about no magics.
We can't defend ourselves against it. If we had Derek with us, it would be a whole different ballgame.
I mean, the stories from down LA way are like Tremere can drop like houses on your head and conjure fire and make
I
shit float.
I doubt they'll do all that because there's still a masquerade that they still have to follow, but I'm pretty sure they can do enough to mess with us. And we wouldn't even be aware they are messing with us because none of us understand or know the feeling of magics.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Just something about all that hocus pocus horse crap makes me judder.
It's more we're stuck in the middle of an extra large hocus pocus bullshit. And we're 2 knives down. And 4 problems up. Depending how you want to look at it.
Well, assumedly, 1 knife for each bowl. Said there's 2 knives. Is there 2 bowls?
There's
4
4.
balls.
So we're looking for another 2 knives then.
Storyteller.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull up a Google map of Baxter.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at the location where the gold knife was found.
Uh-huh.
And look at the location where we stumbled across the silver knife.
Uh-huh.
Are they, I don't know, any kind of like distance relation, or are they on any kind of, I don't know, north, south, east, west?
Well, the knife you found was at the... Sorry, I forgot. I might have misdone it earlier. Did I say the western or the eastern tunnels?
West.
Okay. One is in the west, near the Melbourne area. And the other one was in... Go previous storyteller.
It was found just underneath the pits.
Which is in the central location, I believe.
Yeah.
So right now it looks like there is a line going between the centre and the more western section.
Roughly, by Google Map standards, how far is that distance?
Google Maps says it's about a 1 hour drive.
Wait a minute. Angel, what was the name of that website again?
Megan can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 2NED and 2NDI.
And have you said there was vans picking people up?
Yep.
Have you guys had inquisitors around here?
Yep.
Is it a dusty floor, storyteller?
Roll me a not perception. We don't have that anymore. It's wits. Wits plus investigation.
That is 3 successes, a 6, a 6, and a 9.
Floor looks kind of dusty.
Yeah.
Though only like a day's worth. It's not a lot. You do notice there is some. It looks like dirt and grime that's just kind of came in through the daily stock take. Not dirty because this is a storeroom.
Okay.
Not the best. This isn't a fine 5-star joint, but Martinez does keep his bar in order.
I'm going to lean down in front of the 2 of them and ask them to come in close to me.
Uh-huh.
And write 2 NDI on the floor.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put a line between the D and the I.
Okay.
Back in a second. Kyle is listening intently, though.
You get what I'm trying to say here, Miss Angel?
Start going explained.
think the Second Inquisition might be targeting you.
Targeting whom?
You.
Me?
There's video of you specifically. Blurred out everybody else, but they put you in the headlights.
Yeah, they're putting my voice captured on it. Because I was the one chasing everyone away at the time.
From what you know, Phil, just to let you know, in the video was Kyle. And it was your voice was the only thing clear due to the quality of the camera.
Yeah. The problem is that's not how people's brain work. They don't know what they're looking at. They are moving really fast. But they do know you were there trying to get people away. That raises questions on you.
Sarge,
Yes.
we found the balls also to the center east, I believe, which was under Angel's warehouse.
Correct. You found both the bowls and the knife there with Dawnstar. No, the bowls were a separate place. Yes. The bowls
bowls
were in the
had-
centre east, about 20 minutes away from the pit.
One knife was found with Dawnstar at the other side of the city.
In the centre of the city.
And when we found so we have a new knife attached to a Nosferatu. We have a weird Zumasy kind of Nosferatu thing. The I don't know, happened to have another gold knife, and when we found the bowls, we found dead Nosferatu that had been wiped out by Inquisition.
Well, crap.
Would Nosferatu work with the Inquisition? Because Reggie
Yes, sir.
goes missing, apparently in something that could be Black Van Inquisition style, MI Black style.
I guess there's only one way
The
to find out.
The Druga were fresh as well as old, and now this guy apparently has rumors of being able to make the dead talk.
Guess there's only one way we're going to find out.
Choose where we're going to raise him.
But first things first. If the Second Inquisition have eyes on Miss Angel, we should get her somewhere safe.
You do know locking her down in one place will just make it worse, yeah?
Oh no, just let's get
Ping.
her somewhere
Ping.
safe tonight.
Ping. Ping. Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
your phone's ringing.
Kyle's gonna look at the user number.
You don't know it?
He's gonna answer the call but not say anything and just put the phone to his ear.
Hello? Is that Kyle? Is it?
Depends. Who's
It's Sarah.
Sarah? Sarah. Oh, Derek's sister. How are you, dear?
I'm okay. You heard you were supposed to come over today.
Oh,
I
I'm
haven't heard
sorry.
from you both. I haven't heard from him. Is everything okay?
I'm sorry. You know how it is, young. went away for a couple of days. We've only really just got back in town. You know how it goes. We are
Yes,
so sorry. Can we? I am so sorry. Can I rearrange it and
yes,
just say I'm
yes.
sorry? I'll take you out.
That, yes, I will need to get a babysitter. But
Oh no, no,
is
bring the
is
kids.
is
Bring the
everything
kids
all
as
right?
well.
I've not heard from Derek. He didn't come to church.
Yeah, sorry. As I said, we were out of town for a couple of days. You know, young romance and all. He's just unfortunately went in the shower and the poor guy. He tried surfing for the first time, so he's kind of a bit messy.
Surfing. I didn't think my
Mhm.
brother would be into that. You've certainly brought a lot of light out of him.
Well, we were down by the beach. We were in like California, and well, it's supposed to be good for the waves. So we thought, when in Rome, when in Rome.
Ah, that's fantastic. He's always said he wanted to see California. So,
Well, we had a little surfing, some wine country. You know, we just lost track of time.
amazing. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. He gave me this number just in case.
Oh, the problem is he's been having problems with his phone. So what I'll do is, if you phone me, I can happily pass you to Derek and stuff when he's busy. As I'm saying, at the moment he's well, trying to not track a lot of mess all over my bathroom, but he's such a sweet boy, though.
He is. He always
What
is.
we'll do is we will rearrange dinner, and instead of you having to cook, although it breaks my heart that I don't get to try your home cooking, I was really looking forward to that. Derek spoke about it at length on our holiday, and I couldn't wait.
Yes.
But
What did
I'll
he...
take you out. Bring the kids. I'll spoil you. My fault for distracting your brother.
Okay. I will... yes, if you get in touch with me about those details, we can make sure that happens. Just make sure you're both safe, okay?
Of course, sir. You take care, yeah?
Yes, thank you for answering as
Have a
well.
good
And
night.
tell Derek to sort his phone.
I will do, I do. As soon as he does, I'll get him to send you a text or something, okay? And when he has proper time, I'll make sure he phones you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kyle.
It's okay, dear. You take care.
You too. Goodbye. And the phone
There
hangs
is
up.
going to be, once the phone is hung up, there is going to be a very long tirade of swearing in Korean.
I am going to ignore all the swearing in Korean.
Look, we better go.
Something's wrong. Shouldn't Martinez have, been around by now?
I swear, I'm going to use this body to beat them to death. I'm going to pick up Mr. G, and I'm going to start heading up the stairs.
Does your brother need help?
Which stairs?
The stairs back out of the place.
Okay. Out to the back entrance rather than up to the bar.
Yes, out to the back, so...
You head up the stairs.
I will follow Bill.
You push open.
Twitchy, I don't trust this Kyle. We'll be behind them.
You push open the door. The van's there.
Where's Carly?
No sign.
Flick my phone, give Martinez a call.
It rings. And it rings. And it rings.
Kyle's going to go back down the
Yeah,
stairs.
what?
Up the
What's
stair
up?
to the bar.
You go up to the bar, open the door. Still busy. You can see Martinez just picking up his phone.
But
Is Carly there?
He looks around the bar. Fuck. He turns round and looks at you, Kyle, seeing you come in. And you can just see a look of rage on
Kyle
his
is
face.
literally going to shake his head, shut the door of the bar, hop over the bar, and basically the path he took to get round the back last time, he's doing it from the front of the bar this time.
Okay.
Miss Angel, stay behind me.
Understood.
Sarge, I am going to take a couple of rouse tests here.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to up my fortitude.
Please roll me a rouse check for that.
That's a 5.
That's fine.
I should
And
probably.
I'm going to up the 5 bane.
Go for it.
That is a 9.
I am going to rouse my dexterity.
Okay.
A 6.
I got my 7 for my fortitude.
You are all roused
I'll
successfully.
rouse my dexterity. My
You can only roll. You can only rouse one thing per turn. So if you're rousing a stat, it only works for that one turn. At your current blood potency.
Dexterity, and I'm next turn putting on a discipline.
Okay. What discipline?
Celerity.
Okay. Roll your rouse check.
10.
Okay. You are all ready and raring. You feel the blood pumping through your system. As you look around, and see nothing.
Okay, I'm going to move over to the back of the van.
And also, there's no soot in the bar, Kyle.
He's gonna stop midway round the back
Uh-huh.
and instead head out to like the main front of the bar. See if there's anyone around.
Okay. Are you using anything?
No. Actually, fuck it. I might as well try. I'll try Sense Unseen again.
Okay. Which I think is free. Or is it a rouse check? Let me just check.
Sense Unseen is free.
Correct. So please roll me a wits plus aspect or resolve plus aspect.
3.
Nothing. You look around and you can see out, you can smell the air, you smell a small whiff of perfume catching on the wind from farther down the street. Up in the air you can hear the birds cawing and the bats flapping through the air. You hear a businessman across the road speaking about a deal in Mandarin.
Follow the whiff of perfume.
Roll me a wits plus investigation check.
Fuck.
What did you get?
Bestial success.
You tune in to the smell of the perfume. You follow it along the street. Out. Down past the shop next door. Down the alley. Drawn in by the scent. Out the back to one of the roads. And there at the side of the road the smell suddenly ends. You look around and all you can see is the traffic passing by in the line of taxis sitting beside you. You lost the scent and you're angry. Would you like to ride out the success?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
He will begin swearing in his native tongue, kind of pacing up and down, sticking his head in every car, going, "Did you see a girl and 2 guys in suits leave?" And if he gets any sort of, "Oh, I don't know, I'm not sure," there's going to be probably a hard kick or a smack to their roof and going, "Look harder, remember better."
That's what you think you're going to do. The first one just kind of ignores you and you get more frustrated and move to the next one. Hey! The next one. Hey, back off. Hey, I didn't see no woman, right? It's better than the last one, right? And as you reach in and grab, you go to what you originally thought was hit the roof and you smack this guy right across the jaw. Aye! I didn't see no smack! What's your strength?
2.
And your brawl?
None.
Please roll me a rouse check.
I got 6.
Okay. You smack this guy and teeth come out. You take a second and step back. Your hand still with the imprint. The pain coursing through your hand from where it left an impact. He doesn't know where the smell went. Of course he wouldn't. As you begin to breathe again, please gain 1 humanity stain. Well, that's happening. Bill. Angel.
Mm-hmm.
You look around the back entrance and see the van.
We see a van, yeah?
Your van?
A van. Okay. And I turn around and I see no Keo behind me.
No.
Goody. Bill, I think we should get our friend back into the back of the van and have a look for a certain 6-foot skinny pin in my ass.
You okay to drive, Miss Angel?
Perfectly fine to drive, and you can just call me Angel, Bill. If we're going to be stuck together, let's cut all the mess stuff out. Right, into the van we go.
I am going to put Mr. G in front of me as I'm opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in there?
No one you can see.
Jump up, pull him in, and take a sit down.
You sit down in the back of the van, throwing Mr. G, assumedly not very ceremoniously, beside you.
No, there will be no politeness to it.
You close the van, leaving you in darkness. Angel, what are you doing?
Protein level 1, liver drugs.
Sorry?
Okay.
I'm going to activate protein level 1.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
So you can see in
Eyes of the beast.
Yes.
I can see flame in the dark.
You gain clearer view of the dark. You can just see the dust moving across the cracks in the light past you. You can see the crevices on Mr. G's skin. As you feel
He's
the
just gonna
blood
run.
that you roused previously begin to move out of your system.
Okay. He's just going to mutter to himself. So, boys, we're going to get to the main event, or are we just keeping on with the foreplay?
You hear your voice echo against the back of the van.
I'm going to unlock the van door and get in.
You unlock the van. You already unlocked the van to let him in, unless you want him to break it.
No, I unlock the front seat, I
Yeah.
should say, to let myself in so I can actually drive the thing.
You unlock the door and move into the driver's seat. Sit down, take the wheel.
Yeah, start driving.
You begin to drive away, pulling out. And as you're beginning to move around the corner, you check the mirror on your right. Just for a second, back down near the bar entrance, you can see two figures in suits. The figure of a woman between them. Smiles pulled on their hideous faces, their ears pointed, waving at you before disappearing again. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Okay, okay.
Thank you all very much for joining us, and good night.